Alright, we're in. I couldn't describe this team to you even if I tried. I mean, yeah, it's called trash for a reason. It has a Stunfisk, but maybe we can get some W's. Kudsil and I threw it together earlier. He won a shit ton of games with it. The only game I played with it, I got lucked by a max HP specs Lapras, so, you know. Typical affair right there. Me not being able to get luck. Opponent getting all the luck. Truly unfortunate. However, I will not let that stop me from still piloting this team to great success. For I am the chosen one, and unfortunately it is now taking forever to find a ladder game. And yeah, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing great. We should have a VR update out within the next few days at least, so that's gonna be cool. Honestly at this point, I don't know if I wouldn't call the VR like super outdated, but it still doesn't have the new drops, and there are certainly some shifts with pre-existing Pokemon that need to be made. A couple things that I personally wanted to note were, I think Silvally Dragon has just gotten a lot better lately, as people have realized that while water resists fire and water, Dragon does as well, but Silvally Dragon's harder to answer defensively. At least I would say it is. Its multi-attack has significantly fewer switch-ins, and our fairy types don't really take Iron Head at all. Clefairy just kind of drops to +2. Alchemy does not take +2 well at all. I think it dies with a very minor amount of chip. And then Garbodor dropping on the VR. It's just not a good Pokemon right now. Or maybe I shouldn't say that it's not a good Pokemon, because it still is. The problem with Garbodor is that as a fighting resist, it's a lot more exploitable than, like, say, Kofa. And spikes, I would say, aren't as valued right now because of the pool of very reliable hazard control Pokemon. Because we have so many, and particularly ones like the Rotoms, which aren't weak to spikes because they have Levitate, and even just something like Boots Eldegoss, it's not as beneficial for you to stack spikes currently. Alright, so we got a game. My opponent seems awful. That's helpful. Unfortunately, he does have the Arctivish, but fortunately, I do have the Wishy-Washy, so I'm going to lead with it. I'm going to press Toxic. I think that's pretty no drawback. I don't really see what he goes into. Oh, he goes into Silvally Dragon and dodges. Alright, well, you know what? That's cool. And now he parting shots because I missed Toxic, so I do not get to punish him. I mean, honestly, Toxicking anything on his team is fine. Alright. You know, I didn't want to be able to play the game anyway. Like, come on, really? Nice 1% chance for that happening. Fuck off. So if he's parting shot, I feel like he probably just defogs here. So I'm just gonna take this as a chance to damage it. Oh, and then he crits me. Oh, this is just going great. This is going actually about as well as I could hope for it to go. So, what is your set if you're parting shot with multi? Because normally parting shot Silvally Dragons or Draco? Like parting shot Draco Flamethrower? Can I please hit? Yo! Yo. 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 I know I'm not seeing the same game everyone else is. I know for a fact I have not just seen me miss, what's that move called? Toxic 3 times in a row. I know for a fact this is not the same game everyone else is watching, right? The Alchemy is leftovers. I'm gonna double back to Wishy. Just a scout for the Mystical. Like, I'm Scald, but that's not too big a deal. As he goes Arctivish, we just tech tier every time. As well, I need free leftovers recovery. He goes back to the Alchemy. I'm just gonna protect again. As for some reason he is Aromatherapy, dog shit. I'm gonna just go Mawile because I don't think you have a move to hit me with. Yo. What? What? Excuse you? Read the Kofa play like a G. So at least we get rid of the Kofa. But like, what is this? What is this luck? I'm gonna go hard Gorg here. He is Scarf. Okay, well we just power whip here. If he goes Dragon Valley, it's already pretty chipped, but knowing my luck, I am going to miss every power-up. See, if I'd hit a Toxic on this, I would have a little bit of chip on it. We actually hit the whip on this, and it did take rocks damage, so we know he is Scarf or Banded. I'll just throw out my Stunfisk here. I mean, the goal of it pretty much is just to check flying types. It's actually Life Orb. What? Okay, that's terrible, but it's okay. There we go! Thank you! My god, can I finally get some luck? The answer is yes. Dragon Valley's looking pretty clean soon. I'll go Mime for now. I'm just Ice Beam here. I am faster. Yeah, wow, this game's been just impressively awful for me. Wow. He goes Jolteon. Unfortunately, I've had to sack like half my team. He is Shadow Balling here. So I'll go to my Dragon Valley. It looks like he specs. Would he Alchemy here? It doesn't really matter if he does. I've got checks to it. Oh, and he crits me a Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. I'm just waiting for my apology in chat, by the way. You can drop it whenever. I have to Ice Beam here, unfortunately. You know, just imagine if I hadn't been getting this insanely lucked. Like, who gets this unlucky in a game, please? So I don't think the luck actually is going to end up mattering that much. And I really want to Calc Flame Charge here. I really do. I'm going to just Iron Head anyway. As we do pick him off there. He goes Vish. I have a full health Wishy. And this is a free Earthquake for me. Please go hard Jolteon. Just hard Jolteon. What's your ELO? Oh, yes, 1,000. Why am I against someone at 1,000? I couldn't tell you. Protect, because I want to make sure. Yeah. So, I've missed 4 of 5 Toxics? Excuse me? What? 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 Like, what? That could still win. So we're gonna go into Gorg here. I'm just gonna whip. As I do not, I repeat, I do not want to give him any sort of chance of winning. Because, wow. I'm just really impressed with how lucky this guy has gotten this game. Holy. Oh god. You know what, though? It's okay. We're cleansing the bad luck now. So when I play against Yeezy later today, I will have nothing but good fortunes. Because you can't get much unluckier than what just happened there. It really can't. I refuse to believe that it could. Yeah. From our experience with Stunfisk, though, because we definitely have more than one Stunfisk team, unfortunately. I can't even talk about Stunfisk in a serious manner, but I mean, it's usable, I'll give it that much. I don't know why I would use it over Gallerfisk other than for spreading paralysis. However, I will say that it's very satisfying to have something that hard answers Klinklang, like no matter what. If it's like sub, Magnet Ride, no matter what it tries to do. Normal Stunfisk, great answer. You get 2 chances to paralyze with the Gear Grind. It's great. Also, as just a PSA, please stop using Weakness Policy plus Iron Defense Klinklang. We ran into that during our laddering multiple times, and every time I saw it, I really didn't know what to make of it. I don't have much of an opinion on it. I mean, like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to make of it. It's certainly a set. Don't know if I'd call it a good set, but it's certainly a set. So we're against... what is this? What's your rank? You're 1125, so you've won games. I guess if he's got rocks, it's Pseudo-Wudo. But it also looks like this could just be like Trick Room Dustclops with some wall breakers. I don't really know what to make of this. Only with Mime. As he unfortunately leads with Hitmon. I might just go hard into Wishy here. Do I really want to do that though? I kinda just want to go into Gorg. He's AV. Wait. Tricking it would mean I actually just can't debond, but at the same time, do I really care? I think I'd rather trick, and I also think he's gonna switch out here anyway. I don't know. I really don't know what to make of my opponent's team. There we go. Please forfeit here. I'm gonna go hard into my Gorg. Not my Gorg, my Mawile. Yeah. Apple does another Pokemon that I wouldn't mind testing some eventually. The issue I have with it is like, it's so shoehorned into what it can do, being like one roll. That's all because, I'm gonna knock because you're not ever staying in. But it quite literally has one job it can do, and it's because Drampa's in the tier. It just doesn't have anything else worth running. I doubt that knock KOs from here. I really doubt it. Don't really have much faith at all in it. So he goes for the Wisp. I'm gonna throw up rocks. That's pretty free for me. AV hit on top. Wow, that is a sud. Also, yeah, we're Shuckaberry on this, so that, as you see, we have just enough speed to be able to outspeed Piloswine. And so we are able to take the Earthquake, because they're never Icicle Crashing, they're gonna Earthquake. We didn't even get the Para. No love around here. Yeah, we have just enough speed for that, so we can then Scald it. And we also can maybe live a hit from, like, what's that mon called? Sandaconda? Yeah. At the very least, I got damage off on this. Discharge also doing a pretty decent amount. He goes into Appleton. I mean, I really don't know what you're supposed to do. I'm just going to power up again. So he goes for Apple Acid. Okay. I will go into Mawile here. I do have this at a pretty low amount of health. Oh, and he crits me. Not bad. You know, again, why would I not want to be crit? You know? What's the point in not getting lucked? We do get to Oko that, so that's great. As I said though, cleansing the bad luck. You gotta get rid of it. This is what Raz and I always did for my ADV games. It sometimes worked. But yeah. I don't think I have too many concerns about actually pulling a win out of this game. Although, who knows? My Stunfisk has taken a little bit of damage. Maybe this thing's Wood Hammer KOs it. He goes into Poison Valley, and he could have done that without sacking his Mon, and yet he chose not to. He goes for Flamethrower. I am kind of scared that this thing is going to reveal, like, Surf here. I don't think it should be too big of an issue. I'll just Earth Power. That's pretty free. So he goes Hitmontop again. This Mon is terrible. I don't even know, like, what your other moves are. Is it like, it's probably like Bullet Punch and some fighting move. Knowing what these low ladder people like to run. I go into Gorg. He goes into this Poison Valley. Again, I really don't respect it at all. I'm going to Wishy. I think Wishy actually, like, counters this. That did a little bit too much. I'm kind of scared. Go for the Earthquake. I just don't want him to be... I don't want him being able to switch around freely. I feel like I'm probably faster than you. I'm gonna go for Scald and just hope it KOs. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Ah, fuck. There's no way this doesn't KO, right? It probably doesn't actually KO. We're just hoping. Ah, and he lives and he pain splits. Ah, yes, good player. Like, this Mon is just annoying to try to break through. I would rather not give him... What's it called? We dodge burn there. I'm Applaud, because I'm faster than, like, his whole team. I'm sure this lives a +2 hit. There it is. There's the room. I knew it. I knew he was Trick Room. I knew it. I just know with these kids. What can I say? You're dying. Get out of my way. I don't know why this guy's got one Trick Room Pokemon with all these other slow Pokemon, but you know what? It's probably best not to question the minds of the low ladder. Yeah, low ladder users. As he stays in, has weakness policy activated. What? My god. Yo, this ladder's actually terrible though. Real talk, the NU ladder is not salvageable. I don't know why it's so bad. Oh, he sucker punched. No. Damn, I got outplayed. That's kind of sad. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I expected out of that Sudowoodo. I really don't. He does have Hitmontop. Berserker 1000% is coming in here. I'll just sack Mawile versus it. Honestly, the sad thing is that we're even in a losable position entirely because I don't know what to expect at any of his mons. I just don't know what's going on. I am swords dancing here. As he parting shots. What? My god. Alright. He was Hitmontop. I'm swords dancing again. What was the point of this sequence? Not too sure. I mean, I could have just multied versus this thing and taken a huge hit off of it too, so I really don't know what he's trying to do. I don't think you KO me with your bullet punch. And he does give me that, so that's great. I'm oddly scared of the Silvally poison. But I think I'm fine versus it too. If that makes any sense. Oh, he goes hard into it. I think you probably don't drop to +2 multi. Do you have any bulk at least? He does not have any bulk. Alright. Glad to see my opponent's living up to the low ladder standard. Let's just flame charge. A little bit more damage. Not much more. Just a tad. Just a wee bit. I'll go to my Mawile. I'm gonna just knock. This should secure us the win. That game. Let's look for another. That's not what you do. Did I win? I did. It's gone Hamos. Not bad. Now we shall look for another one. Yeah. I don't know why, but it just... I haven't felt a whole lot of joy out of laddering in you lately, mostly because the percentage of bad players versus good players I feel so much worse in lower tiers than it is in, like, say, OU. I've been playing a lot more OU lately just because I at least feel some sort of reward and validation out of playing there. And I don't know, it's not like... Let's be fair here, a lot of people in OU are awful too, but it feels like at least I can get games against higher rated players, and so I feel maybe like I'm against someone better. I don't know. Again, the problem with NU is there's just, like, there's these really long wait times like I'm getting right now, and so I know I'm gonna get someone that's in, like, not even 1200 that has maybe played 5 games of NU and has got, like, 5 PU Pokemon and a Pikachu or something. I don't know why I even specified Pikachu outside of it. Pikachu's straight up PU. The tier is Pikachu used. This dude's team actually looks like a fairly real team. Do you have points? You do not. So, let's see. I'm honestly very scared of that being random Guts Flareon. That would not be fun. Really wouldn't be fun at all. I really don't like the thought of that. Fortunately for me, I do have Stunfisk, and Stunfisk counters his entire team. Also, not gonna lie, Silvally's looking clean as hell this game. I just need to get that Pylo chipped, which I can force damage on with my Mawile pretty easily. Even my Stunfisk. Oh, is this man giving me the Pylo chip just immediately off the rip too? Please give me it. He does have Wish Clefairy, however, if I get up to +2 at Dragon Valley, I think I just disregard this as a Pokemon anyway. Also, I could potentially burn him here. Oh, I didn't get the burn, however. I got a huge hit off, real talk. I'm gonna go for rocks here. Man, that Scald damage though, look at that. That's definitely in +2 multi-attack range. Silvally Dragon already looking like a problem. Wait, is he just giving me this? I will gladly trade my Stunfisk My Stunfisk for that. Gladly. I mean, this is a croak check, technically. So that does suck a little bit. However, getting rid of that, I'll take it every day of the week. It was Indeedee. I don't have an answer to this, so I'm just going to stand and press discharge. It was for Psyshock. I'm gonna just go Mawile here. Press knock. I mean, if you're not choiced, then you got me. We get rid of this thing's Toxic Orb. Ooh la la. I'll press Sucker Punch here. Maybe he gets me. Wait. 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 I know what you're all thinking. He's trash. You're not wrong. I did almost just sack my Mawile to the Flareon to try to click Sucker Punch under Psychic Terrain. If he goes Drifblim, I'm really scared. Oh, if he went Drifblim, I'm very scared. I'm gonna try to Toxic. Please don't be sub. Oh, thank God he's not sub. Oh, gone Amos. I'm trying to think. Do I tech tier, or do I just go like hard mime? We tech tier. Then we go hard mime. And the problem is I don't have a ghost resist. Ah, not bad. I mean, I don't think him getting off the burn would have been the worst thing for me. I do believe I could have played around it. Just really fortunate that this was... So I guess he's like Willow Acrobatics or something. Willow Acro Strength Sap something. That's my best guess. Yeah. That was a game. And like I said, it's just not a lot of there are not a lot of active people in the NU ladder, and as a result, getting quality games is very hard. So I've been playing more just against, you know, room off friends. Like, I'll watch friends ladder that can actually bear to play the ladder. We've got a new PL going on, so I can at least watch games there. Although admittedly, I don't even pay too much attention to those because it just, I don't know. I don't care too much. If it comes down to seeing what my opponent has been using, I might check that, but even then, it's like, I'm pretty content just building whatever and hoping it works. I could bring this team versus Easy. I'm sure it would work just fine. It's a great team. And he already told me he's using one of Kofa, Sandaconda, I think he said a Silvally in there, Toxicroak, and Clefairy. So, you know, 5 very uncommon Pokemon. You know, look at that. I already got his whole team figured out just from those 5 Pokemon he told me that could be on his team. And I'm just waiting for all 5 of those to be on his team, and then last Bond being like a Ferroseed. Oh no. His team has evolved. There's now a Mr. Rhyme. I don't even remember what he dropped. I just know it's Poison Valley. What did he drop? I'm actually really curious now. Let's see. Can I think about what he had on his team last time? The answer is no, and I don't really care to either. As leads Hitmontop, we are just pressing discharge. Wait. I know what you're thinking. Why would you stay in when you saw that he has Earthquake? Well, you see, it's because I'm not very smart. I also want to remember this is weakness policy, sturdy sucker punch. Like, what? So, now here's the thing, right? By all metrics, he should go into Silvally Poison here, so I'm going to go into my Stunfisk as he goes into Appletun. Now, keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. He knows I have Trick on my Gourgeist. So, why he stayed in? I couldn't tell you. Now I'm going to double back into my Stunfisk, because you have a Silvally Poison. You should go into your Silvally Poison. You see why I don't ladder? Like, this dude is clearly not thinking. He's just like, oh, I have Apple Acid, I click. So I'm just gonna raw Trick here. Yep, alright. Nope, it just worked. Alright, glad to see the ladder is learning as they're playing games. Also, he has no Dragoners. Oh, it's the Berserker he replaced! Ah, yes. That actually makes this game so much easier. He's got a Hitmontop here, and I'm gonna smack it with Multi. It's like, how... Come on, man. How do you expect me to win a ladder when my opponents are doing stuff like that? I don't even want to hear now he predicted. No, he did not. Get that out of here. Maybe he just didn't remember that he played me like all of 10 minutes ago. As he doubles into Rhyme, I am faster. Do I boom here? I don't think so. I think that'd be a kind of play. I'll go Mawile. It's not bulky at all. Goes for Nasty Plot. I'm a Sucker Punch here. That will, at the very least, do a lot. Yeah, we do a metric million to him. Holy. Now I go into my Silvally. Just multi. Unfortunately, he still has this Dusclops. I didn't get a knock on it this game, so it's going to be much harder to deal with. I'm going to need to look for a Toxic with Wishy-Washy onto it. We still do a lot there, though. That's good. I could also maybe look to just break it with my Mime. I'm going to go into Wishy here. As we dodge Wisp, please give me Toxic. Please give me Toxic. I just want Toxic here. I mean, you have no reason to go to Silvally Poison. Oh, yes. Yes. That does cancel my lefties, however, I'm not too against that. If it means that I get to just... Well, I'll go Mime here, because I think you go into this. You could also just Trigger him, because, as we've seen, my opponent does not seem to think too much. He stays... Yeah, he doesn't stay, and he goes Appleton. I could plot here. I'm going to plot here. I am putting way too much faith in Mr. Mime. Oh, he goes into this? Oh, please. Does Ice Beam even KO you? Again, I'm putting way too much faith into my Mr. Mime here. Yeah. And he also crits me with Mach, which is kind of tragic. But getting rid of this is nice, because it means he doesn't have that Intimidate pivoting. That's just incredibly helpful for me. I don't think I should have to explain why. This thing's on a timer, so multi only did like 28 though, so actually setting up a Dragon Volley and cleaning through this is still pretty hard. Now, thankfully, I do learn from my previous encounters with opponents. I almost want to steal his weakness policy. Oh, God. I don't even know why I'm staying in here. I think it's actually just better for me to switch here into Wishy. I don't think Gorg was ever a good play. He sets rocks for some reason. I don't really understand that play, but I'll go into Wishy and just throw off a Scald. We gotta go Fisk. I would not mind getting rocks up just to prevent Rhyme from coming back in. I don't know if there's like max HP or what, and I do not care enough to calc. This sets up the room. The dimensions. Throw up rocks here. I don't know if I'm faster than Appleton because he's again. I don't know. Are you min speed? Because you're on a Trick Room team, so you might be. Oh, I'm so fine with you giving me this Pokemon. What? I also get rocks up, so this thing's sturdy is gone. I'll press Discharge just in case he switches. Yeah, I am very fine with that. Let's go Sudowoodo. I'm on Nasty Plot here. Actually, like, I'm trying to say, I was gonna try to play around his Sucker, but is there really a reason? I don't even know why I keep going into this, by the way. I've got a whole Wishy-Washy. I'll go into Washi here. Admittedly, I am kind of turning my brain off because I do not respect my opponent's play at all. I'm mostly just waiting for a chance to get Silvally Dragon in, because I think it just wins at this point for me. I'm a Toxic here. Now, he should sack Rhyme to rocks. If he will do that, the answer is not known. Yeah, I'm a Toxic here, just in case I can catch Appleton. As I do get to catch the Appleton. Yeah, I'm sorry most of this live has just been me, you know, bad-mouthing low ladder players, but honestly, there is a legitimate issue with the quality of our ladder. And unfortunately, I don't really know if there's a solution. Like, it's mostly just hope that more people start playing in you. I could 1000% go for Swords Dance here. I'm going to make that play. Yup. So he did make the switch out that time. I think that was a good play from him. Like, theoretically, that's to dodge the multi. However, I do not respect Appleton's Apple Acid, and so he's still in for SD. Yeah, we just multi here. So yeah, it looks like he's max speed or something. I believe we can win at this point with some combination of these two. Yeah, I think Boom and those two will let me win. We'll fodder this. I don't want him getting extra damage on Wishy. I think that would be pretty not good for me. This actually is not the best position for me to be in. And I also don't remember if Boom causes me to lose to self-KO clause. I do not remember who dies first. So we're gonna go for Protect here. We're gonna scout. We're gonna scout. Nice. Okay, he's going for Apple Acid, so I think I can win. Go Gorg here. Okay, yeah, we live. And I will go for Explosion. So that's gonna be it for this live, guys. Once we KO this with Explosion. Yeah, let me know in the comments if y'all got any opinions on what's been popping lately in NU. Not Galarian. You know, if it's Stunfisk, it didn't do anything in this live, but I can assure you, when Coots and I were laddering, oof, it was cooking teams. Night, that's it, peace.